Alright, in this question we've got some measurements given to us which have been rounded. One to the nearest mile, one to the nearest tenth of a litre. We're going to work out the petrol consumption, but we want to work out the upper bound for the petrol consumption, and we're going to give our answer to 2 decimal places. So the first thing we need to do is work out the boundary values for the data we're going to put in. So number of miles travelled, so if we call that miles, and we've got 238 is the value given to us. Now, what I reckon you should do is work out, if that's the nearest mile, work out what the nearest mile above and below is, which is 237 and 239. Now your boundary values will be halfway between these. So 237 to 238 is 237.5, and from 238 to 239 is 238.5. So this is our upper bound, and this is our lower bound. Similarly for petrol used, we have got 27.3, and the next value up to the nearest tenth of a litre is 27.4, and the next value down is 27.2. So our lower bound will be 27.25, because that's halfway between 27.2 and 27.3, and our upper bound will be 27.35, halfway between these two values. Now we want to work out the petrol consumption. Now we want to work out the maximum value for this, so therefore that will equal to the miles max over the petrol min. Because if we divide by a smaller value, we'll get a bigger value. So big value divided by small value will give us the biggest value for that. So therefore we need the lower bound here and the upper bound here. So let's highlight those. We need the upper bound for miles, which is that, and we need the lower bound for petrol, which is that. So this is going to equal 238.5 over 27.25. Put that into the calculator and we get 8.7522935 and so on, but we're only interested up to 2 decimal places. So let's look at where that gives us. So to 2 decimal places is here. Remember, we always check on the next decimal place to decide whether we round up or down. Because that is 5 or less than 5, we don't round up. So therefore to 2 decimal places our answer is 8.7522 dp. Let's just recap. To work out the upper bound for this, we need to take the largest value for the miles, i.e. the upper bound, and divide by the lower bound, the smallest value for petrol. So if you've got a division, upper bound over lower bound gives you upper bound. Conversely, if you have to find the lower bound, you will need the small value on the top and the big value on the bottom.